everyone, and welcome to yet another episode of Connected Series, a venture by Fames Alumni Association. I am Anshita Kakuste, and today we have a very special guest speaker with us, Flight Lieutenant Nikita Low. Miss Nikita Low, she completed her mechanical engineering in 2017 from FCRIT Vashi, and thereafter she worked at Stellar Value Chain Solutions for 6 months as a supply chain engineer. Then she went on to join the Indian Air Force from 2018 and is commissioned as an engineering officer. Ma'am, the first question that I'd like to ask would be, how did you get into the Indian Air Force after graduation? Like, how was the entire process? Can you describe it?
So basically, there's something that we have called as AFCAT entry, that is Air Force Common Admission Test. So I gave that exam when I was in my final year, 8th semester. You are eligible to give the exam when you're in the 7th semester as well. So the exam takes place twice a year, once I think around Feb, and the other I think is around August. Forms for which, for the Feb, since I gave the one which was in Feb, my form was out in December. So I just filled up a form online, and it's totally free of cost. Then we have like a common aptitude test. But that was just like the start. My result came on the same day as my college farewell. I still remember. Yeah. And I was a person who couldn't crack any aptitude. I had not cracked even one aptitude till then. So the day my results came out, my entire class went like crazy that she finally cleared one. And that was just the start, because then after that I had my SSB, which is called a Services Selection Board, which is like a rigorous, 5-day screening kind of interview, you can call interview, wherein they check, they have psychological tests, physical tests, and all of that. And after that, once I cleared my SSB, I had gone to Varanasi for that. Once I cleared that, I had my medicals, which was in Bangalore. That was fine as well. I was rejected for being overweight. They'd given me 40 days time, so I had gone on a strict diet. The process started basically in December 2016. December 2016, the merit list came out at the end of November, I think 30th of November 2017, and I joined the Air Force Academy then.
So almost a year of the entire process.
Yeah.
Can you describe a day in the Indian Air Force?
When I entered Air Force Academy, I was first of all awestruck, because I felt as if my dream has finally come true, but I didn't know that the real work started there. Because I spent 6 months in AFA, that is Air Force Academy. Then I went for 1 year to Bangalore Air Force Technical College. And then after that, I did like a specialization in a particular fleet. So basically, I had to undergo 2 years of rigorous training before they actually set me into the unit. Since I'm an engineering officer, I have a lot of men under my command, like people under my command. I command around close to, you can say, 120 to 150 men. So yeah, and that is a lot of responsibility, because half of them their years of service are as old as I am. So there are people who there are people who have given like 30 years of service, and I'm like only 26 right now. Initially, it was a little intimidating for them, for somebody like such a newbie. Plus on top of that, sometimes for them, for a girl to give command and everything, it becomes a little intimidating for them. But then it's an entire process. Like you asked me to describe one day in the Indian Air Force, it can be everything. It can be adventurous, it can be frustrating, it can be fun, challenging. It's everything.
When you hear that the Indian Air Force, right, the only thing that comes to mind is war. But there are certain aspects to it, other aspects to it other than the war as well. So what other roles are there that coexist, and how do they work?
I was a fighter of the air. Like I wanted to be a part of a Su-30 or whatever, a Tejas or something like that. But I was told that you were supposed to join a helicopter, and I was like very disappointed, because when I was like I know people get my friends get very irritated when I use this word, but when I was a civilian, because that's how we refer to people outside us. When I was a civilian, when I was like a proper person who didn't know anything about forge, all I know is fighters. Because we're talking about Rafales and we're talking about Tejas, and nobody's talking about our helicopters or our transport aircrafts. But to be honest, in the real time scenario, the real peacetime that is going on right now, the people who are actually doing the work are the transport and the helicopters. So basically, in term how I'll tell you exactly. In times of COVID, helicopters and transport aircrafts were the ones who were transporting your oxygen concentrators to different parts of India. Basically, they were working tirelessly day and night. They were flying by night as well, just so that people's lives could be saved. This is one way. The other thing is we are responsible in ensuring food is delivered to places, remote areas, especially to our jawans of the army who are at the borders as well. And one important thing that we also do is we are involved in something called as humanitarian aid, disaster relief. Basically, when there are floods and everything, to rescue people. We have more roles when there is forest fire, when there is floods, when there are earthquakes. So we are there to support the people, to rescue people as well during such times.
So even if it is in the front of our eyes, we often forget that Indian Air Force is just not about war. Okay. Yeah. Moving on to the next question. Nikita, it must be hard being a woman, and it has its own challenges in any career field that you go, but especially this. So everything changes with respect to lifestyle, social life, and family. So how do you handle it?
It's not like a proper 9-to-5 job. I know like during COVID and all, I know that nobody is following the 9-to-5 either. People are working way beyond the 5 because since they're working from home. But for us, like we never had lockdown. We don't know what is lockdown. Our lockdown was just that the main gates were shut, but we were going to work every day. Why? Because the nation needed us. So we never had that phase where people, used to be locked inside their rooms and everything. We were going to work. We were not allowed to socialize and everything. But we had to go to work. We had to do everything. We had to follow all the norms, social distancing, everything. But I never had that moment, where, I could like sit at home and everybody get frustrated and stuff like that. I was getting frustrated because I could see all my friends, enjoying at home.
What are the top three things that at the top of your head that the IAF has taught you to be a firm believer in?
Service before self. Okay. So our motto is mission first, people always. So basically it means like, we have to ensure that, people's are our priority basically. And that is one. Second thing is integrity. We talk about integrity. To own up if you made a mistake or something, to own up regarding that. Don't try and lie. There's no place for lies in Forge. You are, commended if you own up. Your honesty is, awarded.
So one last question. What message would you like to give to the students of FCRIT or anyone who is watching this video?
All I would like to say is, especially for people out there, is and for people from Mumbai, people are very, I'm a girl from Mumbai, people are very, shocked and astonished that somebody from Mumbai has joined the forces. The Indian Air Force is a beautiful organization. We all talk about, wanting to be a change, to the system, to do something for our nation. Trust me, this is an amazing avenue to give back to your nation, to serve your nation, and to have a sense of, pride in yourself for what you do. And it's an amazing place with and I feel that you should give it a shot, because if you feel that you feel that motivation in you, that you have it in you to like do something for the nation, then you should definitely try for the Indian Air Force or the defense basically.